All right. All right. Welcome to the Jimmy Vol Trade Channel, guys. Welcome. Glad you made it by. This is Sunday Night Charts. We're going to be looking at Bitcoin in depth. TA from Elliott Wave, the MAs. We're going to look at RSI analysis, momentum analysis, and we'll look at the macro and the micro. So glad you guys made it. I'm going to try to pull you guys up on my phone so I can catch the chat. There we go. Got it. Tell me if I've got good sound and good video, guys. Appreciate it. I played golf this afternoon and I didn't have any, guys, I didn't have any allergy medicine. My eyes are just so puffy right here, man. They're just so puffy and blown up. So I haven't been in a fight and nobody's beat me up or anything. But man, it looks like it. I debated on turning the video off. Let me know if I should. So let me know if the sound is good and the video is good, guys. Just give me some feedback there. Hey Brentley. Hey Raul. Bernard and Yuliman. What's up, buddy? Hope you guys are doing well. It's like 16 of you here. All right. There we go. We'll put that right there. Good video and audio, everybody. All right. Awesome. You guys want to see my eyes? Look at my eyes right here. Ooh, buddy. They're really puffy and bad. I know that's probably scary. Hey, Akin. Ahmed, what's up, buddy? Mark, what's up? Robert, thanks, buddy. Okay, all right. Well, are we ready for the TA, guys? Ready for the TA. Let's start on the weekly chart, and we'll work our way down. Take everything off and remove all drawings. Hey, Rasmi, what's up, buddy? Gary George, how you doing, buddy? Been missing you. Hope you're doing okay. Hope your mom's okay. Guys, I don't know where we're headed right now. This is a really difficult place on the chart. The movement right now is quite difficult. I don't know where we're headed. What's up, Dave? How's it going? So let's look here on the monthly chart. You can see that we're consolidating within this just this tightening pattern. Um, if depending on how we draw this trend line here, you know, we're sitting touching the peaks here, the peak here, the peak here. We're sitting on this trend line. Okay, I would draw that on your chart, and if we break through it, that's going to be really significant. Um, it's going to be really significant. I hear you, Ken. 46K, man. Oh man. We don't have any protests in my little town. I'm so out of it, guys. As far as that's concerned, we don't have any protests. I live in a very small town in Missouri. There's about 10,000 people here. We've got a college with about 8,000 students, and you know, we do pretty well. We get along pretty well, and it's a good town. Um, so I we don't have anything going on here. So there's the monthly chart. There's nothing on the RSI. indicating any kind of, you know, up or down move. Here, let me see it. Let me change this to close here. Still nothing on the monthly. So excuse me, that's the weekly. Let's go to the 3-day. There's some divergence on the 3-day. Let's go to the daily. You'll see it better. This is interesting. You see that price is staying straight across here. Maybe a slightly down, but we have a pretty good down move here on the RSI. Okay. To draw it the other way, we've got price making a lower high, or a higher low, I should say, while the RSI on the daily is making a lower low. Okay, so that is divergent price action, guys. That price action is divergent. That is bullish. That is hidden bullish divergence. Okay, when you have price saying, "Hey, we're not going any lower than this," but it's taking the power and the strength of the RSI, and it's increasing that to the downside. So that's now that divergence can be wiped out. Okay, let's talk about this. Just because it's there doesn't mean it's bullish. It just means that we have a divergent price action here. If price decides to make a quick move to the downside, it would catch everything up and we would have a downward move like this and a downward move like that. So don't put too much of a heavy emphasis. I'm eating a mint. I'm so sorry. Sorry about that. Please forgive me. Um, so the don't put too much emphasis on the RSI, but it is significant for sure. Okay. Um, so pay attention to that for now. It appears to be in the shape of a triangle here, symmetrical triangle. Okay. If that's the case, and I talked about that today. I don't think we go up from here yet. I think we come down and then go up. Okay. Um, I'm still kind of bearish, but I'm trying to hold on to my bearish with an open hand. In other words, I want to make sure that the chart is actually bearish. I don't want my bias to be so overwhelming to me that I miss out on uh, a trade to the upside that I should get. And so sometimes we can get blinded by our biases. And so I really, really work hard personally not to let my bias and where I think price should be heading dictate how I trade it. I need to trade what the chart is doing. Okay. Now, one of the problems I'm having with this particular chart is that the way we are going up is not impulsive. Okay. I want to take a minute and show you what the bull run looks like or looked like back in 2017. I want you to see what an impulse wave looks like from an Elliott wave perspective here on the daily chart. I just want to show you impulse waves, okay, and how Bitcoin moves and how it was accustomed to moving then. And I want to show you the difference now because we have basically once the CME started, the CME futures, we've been going down and down and down ever since CME came in back in 2017, 2018. That's what's been taking it down. But look prior to that. Look at this beautiful impulse wave. I want to show you the different impulse waves that are here. So this right here is an impulse wave. This is an impulse wave. This is an impulse wave. Okay. And this is an impulse wave. Okay, all kinds of impulse waves there. Okay, let's look at the nature of those waves, and I just want to show you, take a minute and show you how they work, and then I want to show you the divergence they create on the way down. Okay, so this is really critical for that you guys learn this price action. So let's look here. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a 5-wave move right there. It's clear as day. Let me put the fibs on it so you understand the fibs. Okay. Okay. This impulse came up to the 4618. That was extended to the 4618. Man, that was one, but there's a clear 5 waves there, guys, on the daily. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? And then after that, we got a 3-wave pullback right here. 3 waves, very easy to see. A, B, and C. Okay, let me show you the measurement for that wave right there. Okay, I'm going to measure the extension. I'm going to show you. We got the A wave. Okay, back to the B wave. You can see it came to the 1-to-1 extension. Okay, that's a corrective, a nice 3-wave move. Let me show you also the retrace. Let's measure the retrace for that. Very interesting here. The retrace, it came to the golden zone, the 618. It came all the way down. It came definitely to the 50%, but it dipped down to the golden zone, okay, to the 618 on that retrace. Now, what else is interesting is that you see on the daily chart, you see as price went up, it created divergence between the fourth and the fifth wave right here, between the fourth and the fifth wave. Okay. Secondly, on the way down, it created hidden bullish divergence right here on the chart, where the RSI made a lower low, the price made a higher low, and that's hidden bullish divergence. We had our signal to go long at the 618. The price came down to the 1618 and the 0.5, and we had hidden bullish divergence. There's our signal to go long. Okay, that's kind of a standard trade setup that we're looking for, guys. Okay, that's in a bull run. Let's look at it again. Let's look at the next wave. The next wave is right here. How many waves do you see, children? One. Let's measure this wave, this first wave right here. 1, 2. All right, let's measure. It's really simple to see. It's a beautiful impulse wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 3 came to the 1618 extension of the 1-to-1 of the 1 wave right there. It's a beautiful impulse wave. Let's look at the corrective wave that followed it. Again, I'm just teaching Elliott, guys. This is just basic, Elliott structure, 5s and 3s. Okay, you can see how let me get this in the right place there. Now this one came deep. This 3-wave came very deep. It came to the 1618. Okay, but it just wicked it and popped back through. Let's measure the retrace of that and just kind of look and see. This is what Bitcoin does in a bull run on the next wave. We just trade each wave as they come. Look, it came to the 618 retrace, came to the golden zone. Okay, so we got 5 waves there. 3-wave pullback to the golden zone. I want you to notice this next wave. Look what it created here. Higher low on price, lower low on RSI. 3-wave. We got the divergence here between the fourth and the fifth wave. Okay, so that's the way we're looking at the charts. That's what we're looking for in a bull run. Nice, clear 5-wave impulses with divergence between the fourth and the fifth wave. 3-wave pullbacks to the 61 to the 50 to the 61%. Hidden bullish divergence on the chart, ready to go up for the next wave. That's what a bull run looks like. Okay. Let's look at the next one. Let me just show you the next wave. Okay. Right here. Starting here, here's 1. Okay. This one's a little bit trickier to see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Now, let's look at the divergence. We got downward motion here, upward motion here. That's divergence between the fourth and the fifth. That's exaggerated bearish divergence. Okay, now the only thing we don't have here, we did not get, is the hidden bullish divergence. We got price going up, we got RSI going up. So we don't have the hidden bullish divergence as much from the bottom peak, but we do have the hidden bullish from here. So we got hidden bullish right here. So still have hidden bullish divergence on that wave. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then finally that leads us to our last wave, which got parabolic, but you could still see 5 waves in it. Let me show you. Let me clear the chart. Okay, the last wave. Last wave is 1, 2, all that's 3, 4, 5. That's the way I'm seeing that. Okay, and so again, there's the last wave. So there's 5. These are what impulse waves looks like. Okay. Um, Now let's go. Let's move on to the end of this correction at this down move, and let's just look at this wave right here. Okay, let's just look at this wave. Yeah, if you knew Elliott wave and understood, you would have been able to trade these suckers like a champ. If you understood Elliott wave, understood these principles of measuring for divergence and things of that nature, you would have been able to trade these like a champ for sure. Yeah, this would have been an easy trading in there. It's always easy after the fact, isn't it? Now, looking on the daily again, what we've got here, let's look at this wave right here at the very beginning. I want to show you the nature of this wave, okay? So I'm going to put a box around this. This is the 1 wave followed by the 2 wave of this move to the bottom, okay? Now I've gone over this information before, but a lot of you have forgotten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 clear waves, okay? 5 clear waves to the upside. It measures impulsively. We've got good subcounts of all those waves. That's an impulse wave as far as I'm concerned, okay? Welcome, 65 of you who are here. Glad you're here. Glad you're watching. So let's zoom in here. I'm going to box it because I often lose sight of where it is. Okay. And let me check something here. Whoa. AU is just taking off, guys. Okay. On BTC here, let's go to the 1 hour chart. Actually, let's do this. Let's go back to the daily. Let's go. I'm going to put where is it? Replay. And we're going to replay it right here. That way I can find it really easily. There we go. We're just going to look at that wave right there. Okay, so we just want to look at this wave right here, which is, sorry about that, guys. Um, Take a look at this. We got a 1 wave. It's an impulse wave here and a 3 wave pullback. And then what do we got? We got another. We got an impulse wave. Okay, with a 3 wave pullback, an impulse wave, 3 wave. So we have impulses with clear 3 waves. It's not just weird shaped things, but they're pullbacks that are clear and plain with 3 waves in them, all of them. Okay. It's not choppy at all. This is actually a beautiful impulse wave, okay? And the way I would count this is probably just simply 1, 2. That's 3. This is 4. That's 5. The Actually, let me change the way I'm looking at that. Let me look at it like this instead. 1, 2. That's 3. This is 4. That's 5. And as far as the ABC is concerned, it looks like we got a flat here. A, B, C right there. Okay. So there it is. That's an impulse wave, guys. It's clear and plain. It's not choppy. It's not I don't know what it is. It's just a clear impulse. You got 5 waves everywhere. 5 waves everywhere. It's easy to see. It's easy and plain to see. Okay? So Uh, so now when we come over, cancel this, yes. Come over to what we're in right now. Look on the daily for a minute. We've got nothing but chop here. There's nothing. There's no clarity of movement. There's no five waves here and five waves there. It's just it's like there's no clarity whatsoever. There's no five waves and then a three-way pullback. It's all choppy and it's corrective. It would seem to me in nature. That's the case that I'm making here. Thank you, Indy. I appreciate that. I don't know if you owe me that or not, but I appreciate you giving. Thank you very much. Thank you kindly. That's very good. So, so this is to me looking corrective in nature. If I compare this wave right here, which was a corrective impulse, okay, looks very similar, guys. Very similar. Just bigger in nature. Okay. The other thing that I'm seeing, um, slightly different, but right here, off the. Hey, Denny, welcome from Germany. I'm glad you're here. So you've got a 1-2-1-2 here. This looks like it could be a potential 1-2-1-2 as well. The difference is this didn't make a lower low here, and so it's a little bit more challenging. But that doesn't mean it's not a 1-2-1-2. It could be, but it's I'm not sure for sure. I don't know for sure certain. But my problem here, from an Elliott wave perspective, just talking again TA from the macro standpoint, just looking at it, guys, this just does not make a clear impulse wave. Nothing. I don't have a clear one wave off the bottom. I don't even have a clear five wave impulse to the downside that finishes any kind of correction. Okay, here at this wave right here. Oh, sorry. This wave right here, I have a clear five wave impulse on the down low. It's really easy to see. Let me show it to you. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. Clear five waves, and there's a clear fifth wave. And I can even count five waves within that fifth wave. Done. Complete. Okay. I got an impulse off of this. This looks like an impulse, five wave impulse. Now, what I'm getting at right now is this correction finished right here, or are we coming down lower to tag that low again? Now I'm looking at this as an impulse wave, guys, as a five wave move. So my bias says if it comes down, if price comes down, I need price to verify this count. I need price to not make a lower low than this 31.14 low it made. Okay, I needed to. Wow, look at AU. I needed to come on down. I needed to come on down, but I needed to stay above this line right here. Okay, so I'd have to count this as some kind of a. And this is hard. Some kind of a three wave move. Actually, this is a W wave. Let's try again. Three waves right here. Three waves right here. And now we're getting three waves here. I don't like the shape of it. Okay? I don't like that shape. But it certainly could come on down just like that. And that would be finishing our W, X, and our Y wave. It needs to not break this low. And then this is when we would moon. Okay? That's a possible way to interpret this particular move. Okay, let me see. Some people are chiming in. Let's talk. Oh, nice, Indy. Thanks, buddy. Stephen, there are impulses within that count, but what my case that I'm making. Yeah, I have that count, Stephen, and I'm going to present that in just a minute. But I'm presenting a bull case and a bear case, and so I'm talking here. Okay, so just chill for a minute and hold on to your opinion lightly and loosely. Okay, because everybody's got the opinions, and everybody's better than the analyst. I'm just sharing my thoughts here. Okay, so just kind of chill. And what I do here on this channel is I'm sharing both counts here. I'm sharing the point that this impulse does not resemble or look like any of the impulses that we've had uh, since back into. Now, it doesn't have to, and you might make the case that it doesn't have to, but it doesn't resemble the impulses, the clear five wave impulses that we had in 2017 at all. Okay, it doesn't even resemble the impulses right here as well. Um, Now, this has come up pretty high. One more push to break this high really makes it look a lot more bullish than it is, for sure. There's no doubt about it. Okay. Um, so let's talk about the other way to look at it. The bull case. Now the bear case that I just presented coming down here, not breaking this low. That's a bear case, but that's not that bear. It's pretty bullish because it's still looking at this as a one wave and then a very complex two wave, and then we go up for our third wave pretty big. Okay. Now the uh, the more bullish, sooner bullish count that I have is that this was the bottom of a three wave WXY or an ABC. It looks more like a WXY to me, but this would be the bottom of it right here. One, two, three. This would have to be a couple of weaknesses of this count. This has to be three waves. Okay, so we would have to interpret this as three waves. So that's something that you would have to do. You'd have to say, okay, we probably have some kind of a. Oh, come on. In order to support this, you have to say this is a 535, like that. Okay. Secondly, and otherwise it works pretty well. The fibs line up, the measurements line up pretty well. Um, so that's a possibility. Yeah, getting the shot a little bit more. There we go. Um, the fibs line up pretty well here to the one-to-one extension. It tagged it and bounced off. Um, the other thing you'd have to say is that we have a truncated fifth wave here. That let me go to the 12 hour here. This wasn't the bottom, but this was right here. If you do that, then it becomes a very clear count. You got a five wave impulse, and then you got a flat here for a two wave, and then we've made the three wave, and then we need to look at this fourth wave. Okay, so let's look here. So this is the more bullish count. That's bullish now. One, two. This is three. This is four. Or we're getting four, and this is five. So we might be in a. Someone would probably make the case that we're in a triangle. Okay. The only problem is there's weaknesses with the triangle. Um, there's a couple of problems here. If you say that this is four right there, which is a nice four wave as far as the level is concerned, because it comes down nicely to the 382 and the between the 382 and the 50. This comes very nicely down to there. The only problem with it being a four wave is you can't get three. I don't know how to get three waves out of this right here. It came down so impulsively. So that's one of the problems of this being the fourth wave. If you say we're making a triangle, we have a similar problem. But triangles often, it's very nice to have a triangle in a fourth wave. That's generally where you find them. Um, and they show continuation. Okay. But the only problem with that is that you need to find three waves within each of these waves. You'd have to have three subwaves. I find it very, very, very difficult to find three waves in all of these subwaves. I can make the case for three waves here and here. I struggle with three waves in this. So this wave right here, I struggled seeing for three waves. This wave right here, I struggle seeing three waves. I have an easier time seeing three there and three there. But a triangle makes A, B, C, D. Should be coming down for E and then going up for the fifth wave of the count. We would expect price, if that is the count and it is a triangle, regardless of whether I like it or not, we would be coming up to, I don't know, 12,500 potentially at the 618 extension. If you put this off the bottom here, 11,600 is an extension there. We could go, if it gets extended, all the way to 14K again on this one wave. Now, once these five waves, once we understand that these five waves, once they're finished, we're expecting a three-wave pullback, okay? That's going to come 50 to 60% of that wave. And once that thing comes back 50%, this is the moon wave that everybody's waiting for. This is the entry place. This is the moon wave, okay? Now, that doesn't mean this is the exact price to enter, but in this shape, we got a three-wave pullback. We enter at the bottom of that on the reversal candles and such, and we enter long here to go to the moon. That's the moon that everybody wants to see. Okay? Let's see. Kimmo says, I had the idea that the entire way from 4K to 10K is a leading diagonal. I briefly looked at it today, but not convinced. Well, let's take a peek at that from 4K. Let's get rid of all my drawing tools. From 4,000 up to 10K, the entire thing a leading diagonal. Yeah, I don't like the shape of it as a diagonal. I'm much more. I don't know if you guys remember the TA here, but I considered this as a potential diagonal right here as a wave, followed by a little dinky B wave, and then we got a C wave, so that's a 5, 3, 5, and that is a potential bear count right there, guys. That we got a 5, a 3, and a 5. We come up to the one-to-one extension here of that wave, and all that is a three-wave move. Okay, and now we've got a 1, 2, 1, 2 off the high, and we're going to be coming down lower to lower lows. So that is another bear count. That again, that supports the WXY, or the three-wave move that we're waiting for. That bear count that I was thinking of before. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Hey, good day, James. How's it going? What's up, Randy? Let it, Randall, I should say. Let it burn. Oil the darn chair. Okay, sorry about that, buddy. You guys find so many things to complain about. I'll tell you what. It's just my house, man. I'm not a rich dude. So, all right. Looks like AU is settling down. Looks like AU is settling down just a little bit. Just kind of watching that. I'm interested in taking a trade in that, possibly short here pretty soon. Okay. So basically on the macro, guys, I've given you a bull way to think of it, and I've given you a bear way to think of it. Okay. And that's the way I'm looking at it for now. So let's talk about this. Let's go to the micro count here and just analyze these waves here, and talk about the weaknesses of the bull count. Okay, let me go into some teaching here as far as triangles are concerned, just so we understand what a triangle has to be. Okay, from an Elliott wave perspective, a triangle, symmetrical triangle or whatever, is 5 waves. Okay, it needs to be 5 waves. And you only find it in the 4th wave or the B wave. You never find them in the 2nd wave. You always find them in the 4th wave, or a B wave, or an X wave. Okay. A, B, C, D, E. Okay. So that's the way it would be made up, and you would expect to see in each of those moves, you want to see a three wave. In every one of those waves, you want to see three waves, like so. That is rules for a triangle, okay? Price is strong and going up until it gets weak and starts dumping. There's no doubt about it. There's bullish price action right now. There's no doubt about that. But we'll talk a little bit more here in just a minute. Let me show you where there was bullish price action. I remember the sentiment from everybody right here. I was calling. Let's look at this right here. We had a leading diagonal here. I called it. We had this three-wave pullback right here that everybody was getting bullish on. Everybody's like, this is the three-wave and we're going up from here. Okay, and I was shorting that sucker. I shorted that sucker. Came here to the 1618. Everybody was calling bullish, bullish, bullish on that. And boom, it came down like a champ. Had another three-wave pullback, and then boom. Okay, and I shorted that whole thing down to this region. I thought this was going to be a bigger pullback. We didn't get the bigger pullback I was looking for, and it just came down there. So I missed a lot of this here, this big wave here. I was not expecting that at all. In fact, I kind of thought we had our close to our three waves potentially finished. I wasn't sure. But anyway, but that being said, everybody thought, price was going up, price was going up, price was going up. We got this corrective wave, and then we got this nice strong wave to the upside. Boom, three waves to the upside, nice and strong, and everybody thought price was strong there until they just tanked it. Okay, guys, listen, this thing can tank at any time. Okay, price is strong, price is strong. Boom, they tank it. I mean, big time. Then they bring it back up so strong, right? And it's just now been kind of going sideways and weak. But guys, I mean, this looks. The only difference here is that this looks like an impulse to the upside, and so that's some of the things I don't like here that I'm struggling with. This, again, I mentioned this, but I'm just going to explain it. This is five waves to me. So if that's five waves, I need three, and then I need five. Okay? If this is three waves, buddy, that is the most impulsive looking three waves I've seen. Okay? That's three waves to me. Okay, that's three waves to me, but it could be five as well. I could count that both ways. This does not look like three waves to me. It looks like five waves to me. So that supports a bullish idea. This looks like, it appears to be like, it measures like a five-wave move. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't like the shape of this fifth wave. I don't like it at all. Okay? So that's something I don't like. It's three waves, and then it comes down lower. That's why I think we got a lower hit to go. This came up to the 2618. It's very impulsive. So this looks impulsive to me. So it would negate to me the idea that we have a triangle. It just, because again, rules for triangles are three wave, three wave, three wave, three wave, three wave, and then it's finished. We're not getting that at all. Okay. So I'm more inclined to say, I'm more inclined to say this is a five-wave move to the downside. Again, that's my bias right now. This was a three-wave move up. Okay, this is a five-wave move to the downside, and that this is just a really impulsive looking three waves. But again, that's tough. That is tough to support. The other option, I guess, is we could have a 5, a 3, and a 5, but this is truncated at C, and then we're heading up. This 5 wave is finished. We're going to get a 3-wave pullback, and then we're heading up. So that's another possibility, again, from an Elliott wave perspective. Okay, 73 of you. Are you calling this the expanded flat right here, James? James Nelson, because that's the other way I've interpreted that as well. That's an expanded flat right there. Let me see if that's what you're thinking. Whew. What's up, Mustafa? How's it going, buddy? So yeah, I mean, I don't like that either because I don't see 5 waves here. If I take away this wave, I don't see that 5th wave. So this structure right now is quite confusing to me. It's quite confusing. Quite difficult. No doubt about it. Yep. So that's right, buddy. We'll get to ETH in just a minute, okay? So let's analyze the RSI here on the 1-hour chart. See if the RSI is telling us anything here. Okay. On the 1-hour chart, there's a little bit of divergence here on this wave right here. Excuse me. A little bit of divergence right there. We're getting an up move from that divergence right now. So there is some divergence there. But what I'm seeing here is divergence there over these peaks, and that's kind of precipitated this down move here. So the question is this divergence played out? Is it done, or do we have more down to go? If it comes down in 3 waves, that would support kind of a move to the upside. Excuse me. So if it comes down in 3 waves like this, that's supporting then a bull move to the upside like that. So we'll have to wait and see what we get. But the divergence isn't very strong on the 1-hour. Let's check the 2-hour. Now we have hidden bull divergence here working on the 2-hour chart, where price is making higher lows while the RSI is making lower lows. Okay, so that's hidden bull divergence there on the 2-hour chart, which would indicate more upside. Excuse me. if we get more upside and we break this top right here, 99.60 roughly, then that would negate a 1-2-1-2 to the downside. That would negate that. If we break what was it? 99.60. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that we're gonna moon from here, guys. To me, the structure needs to support it. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to do right now with you is analyze the structure out loud with you, so that we can understand what it might be doing. Now, on the 4-hour chart, on the 4-hour, we have hidden bull right there. That's hidden bull. However, on the 4-hour chart here, so that's why we got this up move. On this chart right here, we've got a down move in the RSI, up move in price. This is bearish divergence, and that's why we're getting this down move there. So how is this going to finish? Is this going to play out down here, or is this finished here and going to continue up? Is it finished here, going to continue up? Okay. But on the 4-hour, we do have the divergence. Oh, excuse me. All right, so we've worked our way down. We're getting a little bit of a pump here, guys. Let's take a peek at that on the 10-minute chart. Again, we've worked our way down from the monthly and the weekly chart. Let's take a peek at this price action here and see what we've got going on. Now, on the 10 or 15-minute chart, we let's see, even the 5-minute chart. I like the 5-minute chart a lot for the small moves, just to know where we're going in the small time frames here. You can see how we're getting to the overbought region here, and we are let's see, we are divergent in price right here. It's divergent in price action there. It's on the 5-minute chart. On the 15-minute chart, okay, price going down, price going up. This has to come up even more for that divergence really to play out. I'd like to see price come on up here, make divergence right here on price, where this comes up here and makes a higher high, and then we come down. So we get the divergence there, and then we come down. Okay. Remember, every time they take it down, they pump it prior to a pump. So I'm not saying it's definitely coming down. I'm simply saying that we always get strong price action and pumpy price action all the way to the end of the trend, and then it reverses on you in a time you don't understand or think about or know. Okay, so just be careful. Watch the divergence on the chart. That's on the small time frame. 15 minutes enough to be watching for, to be looking for reversal area. 15 minutes, 1-hour chart. Those charts are great to find the reversals in once you get the reversal action. This could be reversal price action. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay? All right. Well, I'm done with Bitcoin for now. Um, all right. Let's see. Let's look at Ethereum. See what's going on with Ethereum. Remove my drawing tools here. Now, Ethereum is a lot harder for me because of the wave structure. Okay? But this is the 4-hour chart on Ethereum. A couple things I note here on the 4-hour is that excuse me, we have price making a double top right here. whereas price goes up there. That is divergence. That's exaggerated bearish divergence. Okay, which makes sense. We have the down move to the downside. Okay, let's look on the smaller time frames and see what kind of wave is this is creating. That's an interesting kind of wave right there. This could be a three-wave move right here with a three-wave. What do we call that? Expanded flat there, and then we get another three-wave down. So it gives us a three-wave move back down to this region here, and then up we go again. Possibly. Okay. As far as divergence is concerned, on the 30-minute chart, from this peak to that peak, we're going up. From that peak to that peak, we're coming down. So we have hidden bearish divergence there on the 30-minute time frame on Ethereum. Okay. I don't like this wave shape here. At the top here, it either doesn't look finished or it looks like a three wave. Chain gang, 1 minute chart. What am I counting on the 1 minute? What do you want me to count on the 1 minute? I only do that when I need some clarity on the waves. Ethereum here. Hold on a second. So so either this is a 1 2 and this is in the middle of a wave, or this is a three wave, guys, that is making an expanded flat. Three, three, five, and that gives us a three-way pullback like that. That is my bias, which means we are actually coming down. So 158. Tired, guys. This has come to the 127. We're getting a bit of a reversal type candle there. So so what Ethereum could be is we have some kind of a impulse wave followed by an expanded flat correction, and then we go up from there. So we'd be coming down an expanded flat format. Uh oh, guys, I think my chart has just locked up. It's lagging. It's lagging. There we go. So that's Ethereum. Looking at the 2 hour chart here, guys, we don't really have any divergence to speak of, except we have actually we have hidden bull divergence here, and it's pretty strong. On the 2 hour, it's pretty strong. It's pretty strong hidden bull divergence. It's just not overbought. I like it when that divergence gets down here in the overbought region, and then it's between the peaks there. So that's the only problem I have with it. It's not finished. Nice, Hamed. Nice. I think Ken, which is Vaughn here, I think he had this. That was his idea this morning. I kind of like it for now. It makes sense of these three waves. Then it gives us a three, three, and then we expect a five down, which would be a big move to the downside. Let's look at Litecoin. So Litecoin looks finished as well. Looks like we got a three wave move here, a three wave move here, and now we need a three wave move down. And what that would be here, oh come on. What that would be here is some kind of A wave, then a B wave, and then we get some kind of a C wave to the upside, or a 1 and a 2, and then we get some kind of 3 there. So, chemo, wow. Thank you, man. Really appreciate that. What a gift. What a gift, man. Thank you so much. You've given so much. You've almost given enough to be part of my Patreon group, man. So I mean, why don't you just let me know? I'll get you into the Patreon group for a month or so, and see if you like it. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. And I really, really am humbled by that gift. Thank you. Um, so yeah, it looks like Litecoin wants to come down. It looks like that. Now the other option here is that's three waves. Okay, this is impulse. That's three waves, and we're in the middle of impulse to the upside. This is just too small for the structure to me. So this is just too small for me for that structure. So I would expect it to come on down here a little bit more like that. Jason, dude, wow. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. My computer is lagging. So sorry, guys. I don't know what the deal is. Why it's lagging. Wow, you guys are you guys are amazing. Thank you. I'm glad to give the time, Jason. I'm glad. Uh, Jason, I can't remember, man. You're part of my Patreon group, aren't you? Or did you back out? Well, if you backed out, man, what you just gave buys you another month, brother. So yeah, I appreciate that. Or really close, it's only $5 off the monthly gift. So listen, guys, if you want to be part of the Patreon, just reach out to me at Gmail at my Gmail account. It's here. I'll write it, put it in the chat for you. There's my Gmail account. Message me if you tipped me that large and you want to be part of the Patreon group. If you're not, so I'm glad to hear that, man. Thank you. Yeah, I thought you were, Jason. I just wanted to make sure. Thank you for the extra tip, man. I really appreciate it, man. I really do. I'm humbled by that. Very much humbled and thankful. All right, makes me want to work harder for you guys. As hard as I work, it makes me want to work harder. Man, my eyes are killing me tonight, though, guys. I'll be honest with you. My allergies today. I played golf today for the. Uh, I got some people invited me out, and it was a great day. It was a great day. All right. So anyway, Litecoin is in the overbought region here. We do have a little bit of hidden bull divergence. So it is likely potentially that we get another hit to the low, but not as high. We get a higher high there, maybe, which creates the divergence. Okay, and then we come down for that last peak there. So that's something that might be in play as well. Um, Okay. So, all right, that's looking good there. All right. All right, let's check Bitcoin one more time here. Let's go to the 1 minute chart and count this sucker. So, this structure, that looks like three waves right there. This could be three waves right there. And now we'd get three waves again down to the downside. And that would be three wave-ish in this structure. What would that mean? The drawings. The other option of looking at that is that this is three waves here. This is the first impulse. Three-wave pullback, get another impulse like so. All right. Chain gang, FOMO, man, FOMO. Bye, bye, bye. Here, I got a good meme for you. Let me see here. Let me pull it up in the Patreon group. Here, this is that's yours right here. That's you right there. Bye, 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 bye. That's there you go. All right. All right. All right. So there we go. There's the big three: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Where I am right now is I'm just looking on the 15-minute chart and the 5 minute chart, watching divergences and I'm watching price action. Hey, 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 hey. Shh, shh. My family's back there. They're having fun in there. So welcome to my house, guys. Hey, Emily, Emily. All right. So anyway, I'm watching divergences here. I want to see what price is going to do on the 1 hour. Looking on the 15 minute. Looking on the 5 minute. Watching the different divergences here. On the 5 minute, we've got some pretty decent. It's getting to be overbought here, and we have some hidden bear divergence. So looking for more downside on the 5 minute chart. So anyway. Uh, All right, guys. All right, taking chart requests. I'm going to do 20 minutes of chart requests for now. Sorry, I can't be any more decisive on where we're doing. I've given you a bull case. I've given you a bear case. We just have to watch price action to see what she actually does. You don't have to be in a trade right now, so don't feel like you have to be. But anyway, chart requests are now. Any market, any chart, I'd be glad to do it. Okay. First come, first serve, and I'm going to do like 15 minutes of I'm just going to whip them out as fast as I can. So, what chart requests are we wanting to see tonight? If you want your chart request to be pushed to the top before anybody else's, add a tip with your request. Chain Gang, love you too, bro. Love you too. 67 of you here. You got to have some chart requests. All right, Tezos and Link. What is Tezos? It's XTZ. Okay, there it is. All right, what do we got? Um, Draw that trend line on your chart. As soon as it breaks, short it. That's probably the easiest and the best way to do it. What is the count? So if it's bull, we're in the fourth wave like Bitcoin is. One, two, three, four, and now we're making five. Unless this is a triangle working. I don't think it's a triangle working, but if it's a triangle working, but we don't see a triangle in the RSI, so that's a problem. So yeah, so we could be in the fifth wave there. It could be done with a three-wave correction, but this doesn't look impulse to the downside. This looks three-wave to the downside. The only way this can be impulse to the downside is a 1-2-1-2. This is 1-2-1. All that's two, and we're getting ready to go down. But I don't think it's likely. But that's the only way you can interpret it, bear side from there. Okay. So really, it's one of those. Probably got some more upside. Let's look at the RSI, see what it's saying. Yeah. We got the hidden bull divergence. Yeah, it's looking like it's more upside. But if Bitcoin goes down, Tezos is going down. Draw this trend line. 12-hour daily. Nothing showing, guys. Tezos is unclear, guys. It would be no trade zone for me. Tezos, I would be entering a trade here in this region of the chart, personally. Oh, come on. Change that to. Okay, next on the list. Link. Okay. Okay. Looks like fifth wave to me in Link. Again, same issue, but it looks like fifth wave. But that looks like a three-wave move. Three-wave, three-wave. It's pumping, baby. Same as ETH. It looks like it could be an expanded flat on the top. Okay, boom. Oh, get off of here. Boom, boom. Okay, could be expanded flat there. The reason I say that is because of the shape of this. It looks very three-wave-ish. So we got a three-wave pullback there, a three-wave move there, five waves for expanded flat. And then we go to the moon. This looks like an ending diagonal here. It looks like it ended something right there. Or it came really close. So that might have ended the third wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. Ending expanded flat right here, and then up we go. Not sure about that. Guys, I think I'm going to have a hard time with all of these because of where we are in the chart. I think most of my TA is going to be quite difficult here on most of these. But look at Link's RSI here. Okay, that's divergence. That's bearish divergence. Be aware of that. There's bearish divergence there. I bet you tonight we get a pop to the downside, but I could be wrong. But it looks like we've got some bearish divergence there. The only other way is we get a pop to the upside, and then that RSI wipes out that divergence. All right, Troy. Do you have a chart request, Troy? Thank you so much. Glad. Thanks for the tip, man. Appreciate it. Do you have a chart request? I'll give you first priority here, man. And Jason, you get also first priority since you gave a tip. And Chemo, what's your request for a chart? Yeah, we just did XTZ, didn't we? That's Tezos. So yeah, I think we're either in expanded flat or we're in fifth wave, okay? And so correction's coming, but it would come later after this fifth wave is finished. So hard to tell where we are until we get some follow through here. So be careful here right now. It's not clear what we have here, but it's looking like potential expanded flat. So be careful in Ethereum and Link for sure. Okay. Andy Ross, 10 cent. Okay. Okay, Tezos. Thanks, Troy. I really appreciate it, man. And Andy, thank you for your tip. Let's do what's 10 cent? Is that a chart? Yeah, it is. So where do we do that one? 10 cent holding limited on. Is that OTC? Which one of these charts do you want, ND? Octavian, I'm glad to see you. Sorry it's not a great timing, man. I'm really sorry about that, but glad you made it. I'm surprised, guys. Do me a favor. I'm glad you guys like the streams, but tell me, it's just me sitting at my computer just jabbing. What's good about it? I, I often wonder what's because a lot of these times I don't know what's going on. I'm looking at the chart, I'm trying to figure it out, but a lot of times I don't come to a conclusion. Like tonight, it's in no man's land, and I'm really having a hard time. So I'm just wondering what the draw is. Any feedback like that that helped me understand. I appreciate it because I don't know what you guys like, but I'm just being me and doing my thing here. And I'm glad you guys like it. I really do. But so anyway, which one of these charts do you want me to look at on the 10 cent? All right, Indy, I'm going to wait for that response. I'm going to go to the next chart, then I'll come back to you. Okay, just give me the response. Okay, Chemo says he wants the SPX here, the S&P 500. Boom on the weekly. Let me remove all my drawing tools here. Boom on the weekly. Okay. Let's go to the monthly here for a second. This looks like a flat right here, right in here. So I'm going to say this is the end of a flat, and then we're going to go up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's measure this guy. This is the S&P 500, guys. We came up to the 2618, guys. So I like that as a 1, 2, all that's 3. We're getting 4, and now we're going to go up for 5. Now I don't know if 4 is finished, so let's go. So the big question mark is 4 finished? Okay. Now how do we measure where 4 should come and what it should look like? Well, we Wave 2 to 3, boom. You can see that let's see. We came right to the 382, wicked down to the 50%. It certainly looks pretty impulsive. Uh, So let's look now on the 3-day chart here at this wave right here. Guys, look at this. This could be just a 3 wave and it's finished. Let's look on the daily. How about the 12-hour? How much data do we get? 8-hour? 6-hour? There we go. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that. That's a 3-wave move. 3-wave move. Boom, boom. 1618. That's a 3-wave move, guys. This is finished. A, B, C. Done. Got an ending diagonal here, it looks like. Boom. That looks like a 3-wave that's finished. It came to the, so we're in the 5th wave, guys. It looks like we're in the 5th wave to the upside. S&P 500 is going to rebound, in my opinion, up here to the 5th wave. Let's see where S&P 500 might be heading. If I were to, let's measure it on the daily here. How about the weekly? There we go. Let's measure that 5 waves. Boom, boom, boom. Guys, looks like the 5th wave is going to come up here to 38, almost 4,000, 3,900, guys. I'm predicting eventually S&P rebounding to 3,900. Let's see if we get that. Let's see if we get that on the S&P 500. So there you go, buddy. But it looks strong to me. But let's this is the 4-hour chart. 1, 2. So this wave, got to be careful though that this isn't corrective. See, we're hitting the 127 extension. I really need to see price get up here to 3,200. If we can get price up here to 3,200 on the S&P, I'm going to feel a lot better about that bullish count that I just gave you. Okay, so if we start getting rejected down from here, what would that be? It could be a leading diagonal here, guys. This could be a leading diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Could get a 3-wave move down like this, and then we rebound for the 3rd wave like that on the S&P. The other option is this is just 1, 2. We're in the middle of 3, 4. Going to get up. It's going to be some kind of extended 5th wave to get us up to $39,000 or $4,000. 2 ways to look at that. So if we get up here past 3,200, I'm looking for about 3,900 for my next target. If we don't and we go down from here and we break this low, maybe break this low, then I'm looking for a 3-wave move and then a pump back to the upside to get us higher. Okay. All right. There we go. Let's see. Let me just read your comments here. They're encouraging. Let me see here. Mr. Chu, jab, jab, jab. I try to be as real as I can, guys. I try not to be bull or bear. Socializing, and it's cool. Thanks, Mr. Chu. I enjoy it as well. Hey, popcorn. We are a popcorn people. We love popcorn here. You get tired of hearing your own voice. You're not a moon boy. Yeah, no. Not pumpy, not dumpy, just genuine. Thanks, Chemo. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I don't have any boom, boom, boom. Look at it. Yeah. Okay, 10 Cent Holdings Limited. Got it. Got it. Yeah, you might be right there on BTC Chemo. You might be right. It might, but I just the only reason I don't like it is because I don't see the 3 waves in the ABCDE. Okay, so let's look at Indy's 10 Cent Limited. Then I'll go back to the other charts that were requested. There we go. Okay, let's start out on the 3-day chart, see what we got going on here. Let's go to the monthly, see what that's looking like. Okay, there we go. There's a wave. Okay, this is a tough one here. We got a 3-wave pullback, and then what we got is a, right now it's looking 3-wave up to the upside. So be careful. We could be having a W. Oh, come on. This is the monthly chart. Okay, so understand that. But the overall shape could be W, X, and then Y. Okay, so now let's go to the daily chart, and in light of that, let's see what we got. See, this looks like a 3-wave move down and then a 3-wave move up. But it's only 3-wave as of right now. If it continues up and breaks the high and gets up here to 70 bucks, guys, that's an impulse to the upside, okay? So if 10 cent holdings gets up here to 70 bucks, then we've got that would be a, come on. That would be a 1, a 2. This is 1, 2, and we're going up, baby. Okay, so that's looking very bullish. But if we get a rejection right here that comes back down to this region, okay, that implies that we're going to get a 3-wave move to the downside like that before we go back up. That's the way I would see 10 cent limited. Okay? Hope that helps you. Um, hey, John, thank you for that. Appreciate that kind comment. I really do, guys. Some of the comments you get a lot of negativity. People critiquing what you're saying, and I get it. I put myself out there, share my thoughts, but I might be wrong. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I'm just a normal guy doing Elliott wave stuff. All right, so there's 10 cent limited. Let's look at Party City here for Merle. Party City Holdings there, New York Stock Exchange. Merle, oh, dude, there's a gap here. Looks like we got to come up and fill it. It came down to, dude, it came down to negative numbers, man. I mean, buy it. It's $1. No, it didn't quite get negative, did it? It's cheap. Go for it. Buy it, put some money in it. The only problem we have here is we're all the way at the bottom, okay, and we have hidden bearish divergence. We're all the way at the this thing's going to zero. Be careful. Hidden bear divergence right here. That's on the daily. On the 12-hour, got it on the 12-hour. Let's see what the 1 hour is saying. Yeah, man, stay away from this one, bro. It's going to zero. Short it. I don't know. Don't short it. It's too low to short. It might be, Party City might be going out of business. Oh, you long? Are you long on Party City or short, buddy? Oh, sorry, man. I'll go back to SPX here, chemo, in just a minute, okay? All right, so yeah, I'm just. There is a gap up here though at $5, so we might go fill it. I don't know. Can't guarantee that. Party City might be dead. Okay. All right. XRP. Somebody asked for. So let's look at it. XRP. All right. Remove the drawing tools. XRP got down to 10 cent, dude. I was calling for 15 cent. My low was 15 cent. It got down to 10. Uh, this still looks corrective to me, but dang it. It does not look impulsive. That looks corrective. Look here, guys. I mean, this just looks like a leading diagonal. But man, that's a really weird shape. It just looks like a three wave, man. Just a three wave move. Then with a pullback. That looks like a corrective wave to me. Uh, what is that? Look at this wave right here and this wave here. They're very similar. Very similar. We might come up here and then come down. That's crazy. The shape of this wave is just crazy. XRP guy, I can't help you guys. It just all the crypto charts are just right now baffling to me. I need more data, more data, more data. See, we've got you like here on the 15-minute chart, we've got hidden bearish divergence working. Okay, look here. So you got this three wave move right here, but this is coming up here. As this comes up, that's making, and this is going to not come up as high. It's going to come up here, and it's going to create divergence to the downside. Okay, so there's more downside to come. There might be some upside to come. You know, a penny or less than a penny move. But once that thing finishes, we're going to have divergence here. Boom, boom, and then we'll be going back down on the 15-minute time frame. So that's all I'm doing on Bitcoin right now. I'm just following the 15-minute divergences, the 1 hour divergences, and I'm saying, okay, what's the chart showing right now? Because I need to trade it right now to what it's doing. So guys, I don't have a lot of opinion right now on XRP. Um, I need more data, but it would appear that it's doing what Litecoin's doing. So it would appear that it's doing what Litecoin is doing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to get 1, 2, 3. That gives us our three-wave pullback. Then we go to the moon, okay? So this is some kind of five-wave something, which is really ugly. Going to get a three-wave pullback like this, and then up we go. So that's very bullish, but we're going to have a downturn first on XRP. All right, there we go. Yeah, I prefer the forex, James, than I do crypto, man. I love the forex over and above crypto all day long, all day long. All right, let me make sure I got everybody's charts here. Indy, another $2. Neo Inc. Okay, let's do it. NIO Inc. There it is. Let's go to the weekly. Got hidden bull. I mean bullish divergence here. We got the move up, down. Let's go to the 3 day. Let's go to the 12 hour. I would say that Neo Inc. is going to be coming up here to 6 to 8 cents right now. It looks like it's doing that. Okay, so that's the way Neo Inc. looks to me. I would target $6 to $8. I should say, not cents, but dollars. $6 to $8. Did all of the Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum analysis at the front end of the uh, of the live stream? So just rewind and you can catch all that. Okay, I'll probably do a wrap up here shortly because I'm getting pretty tired here. I got to do a couple more. So there you go. Yeah, I would watch $6 to $8 there for that pullback. If it gets up, if it gets up here to $9, we're going up big time. It's reversal. Okay, so $9.32 is going to be your reversal area. You know you're going to get 5 waves, 3-wave pullback, and then we moon. Then you're going to moon from there. Okay, so yeah, watch $9, but for your first target is 658. Then for Neo, then 780, and then 932. Watch all those targets. Anything that stops right here and reverses is corrective. If it comes up here to 932, it's impulse to the upside. Okay, so there's your analysis there for Neo Inc. Indy, hope that helps you, buddy. All right, let's see here. All right, USD Mexican. Andres asks, DraftKings, okay. Um, okay, USDTRY. Sure, I can do that. Akin, that's good. I can do that. Or Akin, however you say it. USD Mexican. The peso. We'll do forex.com. There it is. Oh, buddy. Let's look at the daily chart. Daily is showing right now potential for hidden bull divergence, but it doesn't have it yet. So it's looking down, guys. The USD is potentially looking down. Daily chart. Yeah, we're hitting the 127 extension. If you here's the way I would trade USD Mexican. If you get an engulfing candle to the upside right here, an engulfer right there, wait for a 50% pullback and take it long. Okay, for at least 3 waves. Okay, maybe a 3-wave move. Um, but if it continues down here to $21, okay, tw- uh, down to this region, most likely it's going to continue on down, okay, to the 2618. Very likely that it's going to continue down. So watch those fibs, okay? So watch for a reversal candle here or the fibs here. That's the daily. Let's look at the 8 hour, see what's going on in the 8 hour. It's looking very bearish for now. The next target, the next liquidity zone, guys. I mean, if I was just looking at liquidity zones, okay, this is the first one I would watch for right here, right above here, okay, right above all these peaks right here. That's the liquidity zone I'd be watching. The second liquidity zone I'd be watching here for Mexican is right down here, the 2618. Okay, but right now we are on the 8 hour. We're in the oversold condition. Most likely going to get a pullback here pretty soon. Wait for an engulfing candle and a retest. An engulfing candle and a retest. Okay. Okay. Let's see. DraftKings. Okay, that's next. I love doing the non-crypto charts. There we go. Oh, it is fire. Wow. Look at that chart. Okay, I'd be looking to short it. I'd be looking for a short on that sucker. I would not be looking to long from here. Personally, I don't long on green candles. I short those suckers. So I'd be entering. I'd be entering in potentially short. Let's see here. Hold on. Yep. We've hit the 2618. Okay, here's a possible landing point right here. The 3618. So potentially 4250. Potentially. Okay. Let's go to the 12 hour. Let's look and see what's going on. Yep. So I would look at the 3618 as a possible target right here. Uh, you might enter short here, ladder in some shorts. It's going to come down here, make a correction. It's going to come down 30%. Okay, you're going to get a 30% pullback. Um, so most likely here pretty soon, but it might pump from 39 to up to about $44, 43.50. Once it pumps up there, DraftKings, I would be looking for. Let's see. Once it gets up there, I'd be looking for a pullback back to 31 to 27 to $28, 28 to $31, and then a continuation to the upside. And so what that would be basically is from an Elliott wave perspective, one, two, that would be three, four, and then five, like that. Then once we get up here to 55 to $60, then we're coming down for a bigger correction. That's the way I would see DraftKings right now from an Elliott wave standpoint. Okay, there you go, Mr. Chu. There you go. All right, let's look at the Turkey TRY. Turkish lira. Okay, it's bearish, but how bearish is it? Excuse me. Okay, looks like an expanded flat. Three wave down, three wave up, coming down. It's going to come down big, maybe. Possibly. Five wave fashion. Wait for a pullback and a retest of the top and then short it. That's a good trade idea. You'd be looking to come down here to $4. It might make its way on down over the next several months. That's the 3-day chart. Let's look at the 8-hour chart. Hey guys, they need it back just a little bit. Okay, this looks like hidden bearish. It's on the way. It's being made. See how high this is coming? This RSI is coming up. It's coming up a lot faster than price is. So it's creating the hidden bearish divergence. It's going to get up here. This is going to get up here, and then it's going to continue down. So what I would do probably to trade it, I would wait for the retrace. Let's put the retrace on it. Let's wait for a 50% to 61%. Let's wait for a retrace up here to the golden zone area. Or you could try to go long for now and see how it goes, but it's counter trend, I believe. I believe it would be counter trend. Um, it might come down and then up. I mean, it might be worth trading that. It's a bunch of pips. Let's see. That's 3,200 pips right there, buddy, on the 8-hour chart. So yeah, you might be looking for longs here. What I would probably do is wait for a 50% retest here. This is on the 8-hour. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. Looks like we got a 5-wave move. I'd be looking probably to trade this like this. Wait for a 3-wave pullback that retests 50 right down here, 50% to 60%, then go long for that move to the upside. That's the way I'm looking at USD TRY for now. But that's just for now. Once that move is finished, okay? Once that move finishes, I would expect this to reverse from up there and head on down. That's the way. That's what I would be looking for. Okay? There you go, Akin. Okay? All right, guys. I got to be done. Um, let's see here. You're welcome, Indy. Glad to help. I'm going to do ADA as my last one, okay? Do we have to write the request without any other text next to it? Well, yeah, so I can see it, Octavian. It kind of. Did you request something, Octavian, that I missed? Yeah, okay, I see it. Crow USD. All right, I'll do ADA and Crow USD. Sorry, buddy. It just helps me to see it. if it's all by itself. Whoa, look at that. That's a nice pumpy one. All right. The way I would trade this, I don't like to trade long on these big green candles because reversal is coming soon, right? So what I would be looking for is the first price to probably come up here, make a higher high with a lower high here. Looking for reversal indications on price action. So I'd probably be looking for some kind of reversal around here for now. That's the way I would trade it for now. But that looks very bullish. Let's go down to the 12 hour. Um, Interesting. We're hitting the 127 extension. We're coming to the end of this way. This is right at a corrective fib, so this could simply be three waves. Boom, 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 finished. Now we're coming down. Okay. If we get up here to 97.097, if we get up here to on 0.097, guys, then be looking for continuation to the upside. You're still going to have a bit of a pullback and then up, but anyway, be looking for continuation a little higher than that. But I would be trading the divergences on the higher time frame charts if you want to be safe. Now you do have on the, let's see, on the 8 hour chart, you can see that we've got major divergence happening right now, and it's reaching the 127 extension. You see how that's going up? Well, this is going down. That's not good. Okay, that means it's looking for reversal. This might simply be a corrective wave, three waves, and now down we go. That's pretty interesting. That kind of correlates with the Bitcoin down move right now as well. So there is Crow for you. Those are my ideas. That's how I would be thinking about it. So watch the 0.097 for bullish indications. If it gets up here, it'll pull back some and then continue, most likely. Yeah, I don't see five waves in guys. I don't see five waves in Crow at all. And the reason I don't see that is because we don't have the structure of a five-wave move. Um, you would have to call this a diagonal of some kind. That's what you'd have to call that. I don't like it as a diagonal. Okay, last one. We're gonna look at ADA. You're welcome, James. Okay, ADA. Here we go. All right, daily. Interesting. We have some divergence here. We've got exaggerated divergence here on the 12-hour chart, or the daily chart, I should say. You can see how this is going straight across while this is going up. That's exaggerated bearish divergence. 12-hour, 8 hour. Way overbought, guys. Way overbought. It's coming down. It's coming down. ADA is coming down. I think Bitcoin's ready to move down, guys. Oh, I wanted to show you guys something. I didn't show it before, but look here at the deal. This is a chart that shows where the dealers are right now. So this actually shows you on the CME. This is what website? CME Group here, and this shows where their traders are right now. So the dealers are all short right now. For Bitcoin, the dealers are short. Only a few, I mean, very small positions of long for dealers. The dealers are net short, and they've been short for quite a while, but right now they're really, really short. Okay, let's see. Asset managers, there's a mixture of long and short. They're actually going a little bit more long. So asset managers are going long right now, but dealers are short, and that's interesting because don't like to lose money. They're the ones. They need to go up and square the books. Okay, and so right now they're looking money for the downside. Okay, dealers don't lose. If they lose, they're out. So I'm trading with the dealers, guys. I'm short right now. I'm looking short. That's just another piece to the puzzle. I thought it'd be interesting. A guy named Ryan in our group shared that website with me. I really like it. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Okay. All right, let's do some wrap up here. Let's do some wrap up on BTC. See what the small waves are doing on the 5 minute chart. Uh, Nothing really to say. Nothing to say. We've got hidden bearish divergence working here. Hidden bearish working. That's exaggerated bearish divergence right there. But it has room to go up. All right, guys, that's all I got for you tonight. I'm pretty tired. We're gonna hit the hay. You guys have a fantastic evening. Thanks for joining me on the um, Sunday night charts. 52 of you made it to the end. Awesome. Awesome. Hope you enjoyed the live stream, and we'll catch you tomorrow on another video. We'll see what's going on. Let's see what happens tonight. Tonight's going to be a big night for crypto, I would imagine. So let's see what goes on. And if you guys need any help in the trading group and you want to be part of the Patreon, just join my Patreon, and we'll get you part of the trading group. But wait till tomorrow. Wait till midnight tonight, because you don't want to be charged twice. Okay, I had a guy join today. I'm going to end up refunding his money because he joined today. He's going to get charged twice, so I'm going to refund one of those charges. So anyway, all right. You guys have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Have a